Cool to be here in Portugal. It's actually my first trip here. I'm not happy to say that, but looking forward to tonight and a couple of days forward. Task here was to, unfortunately, leave out 2 of the teams we saw pitch and keep the 3 for tomorrow, where we would like to hear a little bit more. Maybe just 2 words about pitching in general. We've really been trying to look if there was some basic formula we could use when teaching teams to pitch, whether it was for investors, for interesting employees going forward or what. And the 2 things I think that everybody should try to convey in a relatively short pitch is basically curiosity and trust. If you can effectively do that, if you can kind of, it doesn't matter if it's 5 minutes or 1 minute, if you can do something on the screen and with your voice and your body that can kind of create a bit of curiosity in the audience and at the same time convey trust, then at least you're sure that the audience wants to come back for more. So that's also a little bit what we've been looking at here today. So in no specific order, I'm just going to mention the 3 teams that we would like to see again tomorrow. And the first one is Shipitsi. Not going to comment a lot on each team. I'm just going to kindly ask you guys that are going on to tomorrow to come and have a chat with me, because we need to do a little bit with the presentations. It needs to be super interesting and different for tomorrow, of course. The next team which pass on for tomorrow is We Go Up. And then the third team that we would like to see again tomorrow is We Share It. I think we will end, but in general, for the 3 teams coming on for tomorrow, try to listen to some of the guys that was presenting today. Casper was doing kind of a 45 minutes free ride on old stories. Yeah, officially it was 15. Tell us a story about your team. How did you come together, right? And then a little bit for all of you, show us what is going on. All of the 3 teams are explaining an idea. And we don't want an idea explained, we just want to have the experience that the consumer is feeling. So a little bit more storytelling and yeah, full power for tomorrow. I guess, is anybody going to close the day or am I? Okay, I guess then we will be seeing you tomorrow. And the party. Thiago asked me yesterday if I could pitch Startupbootcamp in 1 minute. Of course I can, but after this a little bit emotional discussion, I rather want to put some positive numbers out there. Because this discussion is very, very similar to the discussion we had where I come from in Denmark. We are 5 million people there, and that fits like we have 5 official VCs. So 5 VCs in the country. It is giving us the same kind of challenges as you have. Everybody waiting for government to do something. And from the bottom of my heart, I'm 100% sure that it is private initiative that is needed, not governmental support, and not some sleeping pillow from some part of the tax and so on. So again, I would say the accelerators, not only Startupbootcamp, we have very strong colleagues in the region. You are from Portugal, but you're also from EU. So Seed Camp have now two camps in Berlin and 2 in London. Techstars is moving over this year with an accelerator to London. Startupbootcamp have 5 cities now. We have 2 more in half a year, and we have 9 next year. So I do kind of really tell you to take advantage of these accelerator programs. In comparison with the 5 VCs we have in Denmark, by the end of each program in Denmark, we utilize our database of now more than 3,000 investors. We've met Explorer, we met Hussein and the guys. We are in touch with 3,000 great people like these. So when we invite them for the demo day to check out the pitches for the startups, we have typically more than 350 VCs coming into Copenhagen, swarming these 5 guys that had a monopoly 1 year ago. right? Private initiative, crushing these kind of small problems. Plenty of money out there to be invested. The VCs are crying for good projects. So what we are talking about here is network. You guys need a network, and you need a network out of Portugal. You need to get the investors here, or need to go to the investors. Just want to share some positive numbers from our last demo day in Amsterdam last year in August. So we are kind of coming close to a year since that. That's what we call a mature batch now. So you might think about what is my startup worth when you don't have any funding on board or anything like that. But in Startup Bootcamp, we do have strings attached. We give you 15,000 euros on the day you arrive in return for the 8%. But that also means that we put a kind of artificial valuation of around 200,000 euros per team. But what happens during the accelerator and the exposure to the VCs and the investors on board, we actually multi-double this value very, very fast. So to take the example from Amsterdam last year, not something that we normally share actually, but now I just wanted to tell you to tell some positive numbers, is that we have teams asking for between 200,000 and 1 million euros in the investor day. And 3 months later, 9 out of 10 teams had the money on board, and the last decided to bootstrap instead. Valuations between 1.2 and 4 million euros, all pre-revenue. This is not fantasy. This is something that can be done. So take advantage of that. And that's what we will try to do with also inviting the winner here today to visit our camp in Berlin. Very soon starting up a new program. We are gathering once per month, we are gathering a lot of our mentors and interviewing startups in depth to check if they can come on board in the program. So I will offer the winning team here a flight ticket to come up and live with us for a week and pitch to our mentors. So basically we've had quite a lot of discussion of the 3 teams left in the competition. One thing I have to tell you as entrepreneurs, start pitching. And if you already started pitching, pitch some more. To your mom, to your son, to your friends, in competitions, it's vital to pitch. I'm saying that because I'm kind of starting from the last place of the 3. I've been really asked by the guys to make an order, because I guess there's some more stuff coming. We put on the 3rd place Shipiti, and I'm not sure that I might regret that later. It is the only team of the 3 with real disruption. Something that we would surely look for as an accelerator, as a VC, but really not convinced if all those potential problems and the stuff that comes with disruption is actually taken care of. So that's where we start, right? So Shipiti on 3rd place. And then basically we have 2 teams left, which are in a really crowded arena. Both of the teams, both the gifts online and the booking of friends is, I mean, there's not only the competitors that they show themselves, there are like 50 startups working on each of these. So a crowded arena. Both teams seems really strong. But in this discussion, we had a big discussion about passion, about the potential to actually attack this crowded area and maybe be the winner. So on the very first place of this startup competition, we put Reitoria. Thanks, it's been a really great pleasure to participate to the conference. I'm looking forward to next year. And I'm looking forward for a lot of applications from Portugal.
call all the team and volunteers to the stage, like 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes, I'm not going to speak a lot, but all the team please and volunteers. So first I'd like to thank the volunteers and to all this amazing team. We have been working for about 5 months to make this happen. And I would like to also welcome and to the speakers and for coming here, the American speakers, Portuguese speakers, European speakers. It was amazing. It was kind of hard to get such a talented bunch of people here to talk about their projects. But I feel people are going to leave very excited and inspired to change the world, as we started with that Steve Jobs video. And I'm looking forward to next year to have all your support with partners and sponsors. I have to give a special word to Explore Investments for supporting all the way. And we have big projects coming up this year in Portugal as well, some new ideas coming up. We also have plans to expand this throughout Europe, so be attentive to our Facebook page, to our website, because this is going to be crazy. Thank you very much.